Tess of the Durbeyfields is a novel by Thomas Hardy. It was first published in serial form in the graphic from July to December 1891, and then in its complete three-volume form the same year. Hardy subtitled A Pure Woman Faithfully Presented because he felt its main character, Tess, was a virtuous victim of the rigid Victorian moral code. Today, it is considered Hardy's masterpiece. It diverges from conventional Victorian fiction in its focus on the rural lower class and its frank treatment of sexuality and religion. The story follows Tess Durbeyfield, who hails from an impoverished family. When her family learns about their noble lineage, they send Tess to seek help from a wealthy family nearby, who bear the ancestral name Urbervilles. Tess is attractive and innocent, and she is seduced by the dissolute heir of the family, Alec d'Urberville. She secretly bears a child, Sorrow, who dies in infancy. After working as a dairymaid, Tess meets and marries Angel Clare, an idealistic man. However, Angel rejects Tess after learning about her sexual past on their wedding night. Emotionally devastated and financially poor, Tess is forced to turn to D'Urberville again. Overwhelmed by feelings of injustice when Angel returns to her, she murders D'Urberville. Tess is later arrested and executed. Tess of the D'Urbervilles is famous for its heroine and its tragic plot. Initially criticized by reviewers for its immorality, the novel depicts the problematic life of Tess Durbeyfield, whose victimization at the hands of men leads to her tragic downfall. The novel spares none of the bitterness inherent in English country life, and Hardy's romanticized love for the landscape of Wessex is balanced by the novel's realistic portrayal of social injustice. A prominent subtext in the novel is the enclosure of the English countryside and the mechanization of agriculture, with landlord farmers turning rural peasant families from lands they had worked for generations, as happens to the Durbeyfields in the course of the novel. Hardy also criticizes the growth of religious sectarianism by making Alec d'Urberville a ranter preacher, a practitioner of primitive Methodism. In Tess, Hardy portrays a world in which the human spirit is beaten down by the forces of social hierarchy rather than fate. Tess's tragic death, one of the most famous in literature, is a direct result of human cruelty and serves as a moving indictment of the lives of 19th century English women in all of literature.